Alright guys, day 2 now of our strength circuit phase. Plyos for today. We have a single leg hop backwards into a single leg broad jump, landing on 2 feet. So we're going to hop back with 1 foot, jump forward with that 1 foot, and land on 2 feet. I'm going to demonstrate this way first, and then I'll give you kind of a side angle as well. Hop back, jump forward, and land. Do that one more time on my opposite leg. Hop back, jump forward, and land. As soon as we land on that hop back, we're going to try and transfer that energy now going forward as quickly as we can into that jump. One more time here. I'll show you kind of on this red line here, using this red line. I hop back, jump forward, land in 2 feet. You got 3 of those on each side. Then we're going to go into a seated dumbbell squat jump. If you don't have a dumbbell, don't worry about it. Just do the seated squat jumps, make them as explosive as possible. Real quick, going back to that single leg jump backwards. We did do that. All right, and on Team Builder it does say banded. Don't worry about the band. If you can do it banded, great. If you don't have a band, don't worry about it. Just do the exact same exercise without a band. Dumbbell seated squat jumps, start seated. If you have dumbbells, don't worry about it. Load, seated in a loaded position. Now fire up, land it, and then sit back down. Don't land in the seated position. Land it in a landing position. Here, push through the ground, jump up as high as you can, stick on landing, all right, by absorbing it, and then sit back down. We've got 3 there, as explosive as we can, and then we're going to finish up with some med ball chop slams. With our chop slam, always start it in the middle, okay? A lot of people want to just go and alternate sides, start from the middle, because I want that momentum being used for that slam. So I'm going to go clockwise here, starting here, going to the left. I pivot off that back foot, and I start back again in the middle. If I alternate, which you can do, that's fine, but always return to the middle and try and get that full circle in to slam. That's what I'm looking for. If you don't have a med ball, hold a towel, fake slams. Stop it right around the hip, bring it back to the middle, other side, bring it back to the middle. Always start in the middle, swing those arms clockwise. Those are our plyos. Single leg hop to a single leg broad jump, landing on 2 feet, 3 on each side. Seated squat jumps, dumbbells, if you have them, use them. About 10 pounds is all you need. 3 explosive jumps, and then our mid ball chop slams, 5 on each side. Go through each one 3 times. Then we're going to get into our circuit for today. So our strength circuit today is going to be 4 to 5 rounds. What I want you to do, each rep that we do, we should be trying to look to hold 1 second per rep. Body weight first. First week you do it, just do body weight. If you can hit 1 second per rep every time, then you can add a little bit of weight if you want. If you have weight, great. If you don't have weight, don't worry about it. Just stay with the body weight. We've got 4 exercises today. And again, we're going through this 4 rounds. After each exercise, you're going to take 30 seconds rest. After the last exercise, the 4th exercise, between rounds, we take a 1.5 minute rest. So our exercises are squats, lunges, step-ups, and then squat jumps. So I'm going to go through each one. We've got squats. On our squats, we want to try and hit right at, if not below parallel, meaning our thighs get to parallel from the ground, and then we come back up. And we need to be moving quickly here. Try and get down there as quick as we can and stand up as quick as we can. That means that our knees are going to have to go forwards, and our heels need to stay, and our feet need to stay on the ground. So to get to that position, keep that chest up, and we're going to be moving, again, about 1 second per rep. Trying to get below parallel. So we've got 20 reps there. 20 squats. Then we're gonna go into 10 lunges on each leg. When we lunge, ribs stay tucked under, we step out, we fire up, stay on just one leg. Don't alternate. Get 10 done on the right, and then 10 on the left. 10 lunges on each leg. Then you're gonna go step ups, either a chair, preferably not a couch because you're gonna be sinking into that a little bit. All right, something with a hard surface. You can use your stairs if you need to. Make sure our knee is not higher than our hip for our step ups. Again, knee is not higher than our hip for our step ups. We're gonna step up and back down. Try and move as efficiently as we can for 10 on the right, and then 10 on the left. 10 reps. Last one we've got is our squat jumps. 10 squat jumps. Arms go down as we go down, arms go up as we go up. Try and move as quickly as we can, as efficiently as we can. Again, ideally if we can hit 1 rep per second, that's what we want. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to time. Start a timer. Time how long it takes to get through these. If it takes 20 seconds on your squats, perfect. You did 1 rep per second. If it takes you 25, write that down. When you go into your lunges, it might actually take a little bit longer than 1 second per rep because I want that full lunge. I want that back knee right off the ground. I don't want half lunges. Full range of motion is what I'm looking for. Time it. If it takes, let's say, 25 seconds to do all 10 on the right, 10 on the left, write it down, all right? Step up, same thing. Let's say it takes 25 seconds. For our squat jumps, for our 10 squat jumps, it takes 12 seconds. Write those times down. Take a minute and a half rest in between rounds. Those are your times that you need to try and beat. If you can move your step ups and your lunges in 25 seconds and you're faster than 25 seconds or right at 25 seconds each time, great. Do 4 rounds. If at any point in time you start to get slower, say our step ups now go to 30 seconds, we're done. Cut off the circuit and move on because we now have gone past the point of our central nervous system that we're trying to work. All right, so again, you've got 4 exercises, 20 squats, 20 lunges, 10 on each side, 20 step-ups, 10 on each side, 10 squat jumps. Time it the first time around. Try and maintain or beat that time every round for 4 rounds for week 1, 5 rounds for week 2. If you maintain it for 4 solid rounds, great. Add weight next week or make it a little bit more challenging, all right? If you don't and you're at round 3 and you're getting slower, cut it off. Next week, try and hit 4 rounds. Okay? That's the concept of our circuit for today. 4 exercises, 30 seconds rest in between each exercise, followed by a minute and a half rest between each round. 4 rounds on week 1 if you can maintain the time, 5 rounds on week 2 if you can maintain the time. All right, we're gonna get into some strength work next. All right, guys, moving on to our strength portion for today after our circuit. We've got single arm dumbbell rows, hand supported, which means a chair, could mean our knee, whatever you have available. You have a bench, use the bench. That hand, try and make sure that hand is below our hip. We don't want to have our hand too high. So one arm is one hand on the dumbbell, one foot is back. Whatever foot is back is the same hand we're rowing with, or vice versa. Whatever arm we're rowing with, that same foot is back. We're going to row back towards our hip, pull our dumbbell back towards our pocket, squeeze our shoulder blade, and that's how I want us to row. Pulling that dumbbell back towards our pocket, elbow goes up at about a 45-degree angle behind us, and we're doing 10 reps on the right, 10 reps on the left for our hand-supported dumbbell row. Find a weight that makes it challenging and you can move consistently. If we start to get to like 7 and 8 and it starts to slow down, go down in weight to something you can move continuously, all right, but it's still challenging. Then we've got stability ball rollouts. By the way, everything is only 2 rounds here. So we got 2 rounds of rows. We'll do 2 rounds of the stability ball rollouts. If you don't have a stability ball, don't worry, I'll show you what you can use. But we got a stability ball rollout, so we're in our low plank position on our stability ball. We roll that ball away, 3-second pause at the end, and then bring it back in. 1, 2, 3, roll it back in, roll it right back out. 3, 2, 1, roll it in. So we've got 10 stability ball rollouts with a 3-second pause in the extension, or extended walkouts, high plank position, walk the hands out. 3 seconds, 3, 2, 1, walk it back up to a high plank, walk it back out, keeping our ribs tucked under. 3 seconds, and then walk it back up. You've got 5 reps for those. 10 stability ball rollouts, or 5 extended plank walkouts. That's our second exercise. Third exercise is a half kneeling single arm dumbbell press. What you might see in the workout is HK, that means half kneeling. SA means single arm, and then overhead press. Ribs are tucked under, bicep to ear. We've got 10 reps here. On each side, same exact thing. If it starts to get to the point where we're doing this on 7 or 8 or maybe even 9, we're going too heavy. Ribs tucked under, keep this form, try and challenge yourself, try and keep the same consistent pace for those 10 reps, 10 on each side for half kneeling single arm dumbbell press. So again, 3 exercises, 2 rounds of 10 of each. Rows, single arm row, stability ball rollout, or 5 plank walkouts, and then half kneeling single arm dumbbell press. 10 reps each, 2 rounds. After that, for your conditioning, if you're doing sports right now, you might not be needing to do that much conditioning, but if you're doing conditioning, you've got an extensive tempo, extensive tempo intervals. We're going 30 seconds or 20 seconds on for this week. 12 rounds of 20 seconds at 70%, 1 minute of active rest. That means you're walking, that means you're running, or like lightly jogging. You're doing something active during that minute. Do that 12 rounds for week 1, 12 rounds for week 2. It's just 30 seconds at 70%, 1 minute of active recovery. So that's your conditioning, that's your workout for day 2. I'll see you on day 3.